A very good evening and a warm welcome. Thank you for joining us on Uctv News. My name is Norah Osende to bring you the bulletin this evening. It is a lovely Monday, the 11th of August, 2025. Thank you for staying with us. Tonight we are starting off our newscast with the leaders of Greater Nebbi who are covering Nebbi, Pakwach and Zombo districts are voicing deep frustration over the deplorable state of roads that's in the West Nile region. Now, they say the persistent negligence has left them feeling marginalized and excluded from the nation's development priorities. Now, recently, heavy rains far above seasonal normal have further devastated the already fragile road network, washing away key routes and crippling transport and trade.
The leaders of Greater Nebbi are very frustrated over the extremely poor state of roads in the sub-region of West Nile. Increasingly, the leaders are feeling that they are not Ugandans enough and that they do not matter in the grand scheme of things, which is a sad commentary on sharing of the national cake. Matters have been worsened by more than normal rains that are wreaking havoc and literally washed off the roads, adversely impacting travel and haulage of goods. This follows the constant images of vehicles stuck in mud, overturned, broken down on Nebbi, Goli, Zombo, Vurra roads, respectively. Jennifer Oyenboth, a female district councillor, Jopangera sub-county Nebbi district, says their long-time support of the governing party is not being rewarded.
It's so bad when we are lining behind NRM and our promises are not being fulfilled. What will other parties say against us? Thank you.
Geoffrey Thorunywa, male district councillor, 3rd division, the municipality, says the roads being advocated for in Greater Nebbi starts in Pakwach district, Wadlai, Pakwach, Panyimur, Parombo Road, Erusi, Goli, Nebbi, Paida, Padaya, Zombo, Zeu, and War, respectively. According to Thorunywa, the road can be tarmacked in phases, starting with especially the Nebbi, Goli, Vurra road in Arua district.
The call for our collective cry to draw the attention of the leadership of this country to pay attention to the road actually caused a bit of discomfort of recent when we wanted to speak a different language.
Isaac Otemgiu Ismail, Member of Parliament, Padire County on NRM ticket, wonders why this road does not appear anywhere in the list of priority roads to be tarmacked by government in the financial year 2025-2026 captured in National Development Plan, yet those that do not even come near in terms of significance are featured in the plan.
Today, as a member of NRM, I'm here today not happy at all, very disgruntled, to send a message directly to our president, the party chairman, His Excellency, the President of Uganda, Yoweri Kaguta Museveni. The people of Nebbi, the people of Zombo, the people of Vurra, we, at this moment, we are not happy with you for what is happening on our road. Enough is enough, Your Excellency. We have been patient. We have solicited for votes in this area. We have made sure that our people continue to vote NRM, with the promise that we shall have some of the infrastructures that we demand that we have put. This road of Nebbi going to Goli, going up to Vurra, it has been spoken about. All the members of parliament from these 3 districts have spoken in regards to this road. Our clergies have spoken. The bishops have spoken. So all the religious leaders have sent a message to you. We also have the messages which have come to you through the cultural leaders. The Alur King has continuously spoken regarding to this road. But enough is enough. This road was in the NDP 3. Nothing was done. Now it is in the NDP 4. Still nothing has done. And the most annoying issue is that as we are actually processing the budget of 2025-2026, this road, the Nebbi, Goli, Vurra road, had been captured by the Infrastructures Committee. And it is very absurd that actually the Ministry of Works ended up removing this road from the budget. So once again, we are nowhere in this year's budget. Enough of the promises. Let us do something for the people.
Emilio Dongo, a road user in Greater Nebbi, noted that the appalling state of the roads affect vendors who get foodstuff from markets like Paida, Alange, Nyalip, among others, heading to various destinations like the rest of West Nile, Acholi, Lango, Bunyoro, and South Sudan, and much of the food that feeds Arua city comes from Greater Nebbi and Vurra in Arua district.
Reliably informed that this road section is not included, and this road is part of the national trunk road that brings revenue to the national treasury.
Meanwhile, Emmanuel Rombi, chairperson LC5 Nebbi district, lamented that the road connects one municipality, 8 town councils, Pakwach, Panyimur, Parombo, Nyaravrangal, Paida, Padaya and Zombo, a special war, and over 20 large growth centers, signifying the kind of growing urbanization not seen in any part of northern Uganda.
We still remain loyal to the party, but this does not stop us to keep re-echoing that our number one priority is tarmacking of Goli Nebbi Road.
However, Robert Tabak, Nebbi Resident District Commissioner, calls for calmness among the leaders and said routine maintenance of Nebbi Goli Vurra Road has resumed since the road is also an international route connecting 3 very important customs, Goli with an economic zone, Padaya and Vurra, in addition to other significant border crossings.
That the contractor for routine maintenance of that Nebbi Goli Road has already mobilized all the equipment, and the equipment are here in Nebbi at the police station there parked, and the journalists here can go and witness. So anytime work will commence.
These border points are the most critical supply routes to the northern Eastern Democratic Republic of Congo, as trucks over trucks cross through these border points. A decision to tarmac the Greater Nebbi Road fits well with the public policy trilogy of a development policy hinged on evidence, being implementable and politically feasible.
The local suppliers under the Small Scale Enterprises and Suppliers Association Uganda have threatened to stage a peaceful march to the Ministry of Trade and to Parliament over billions of unpaid debt owed by several supermarkets in Kampala. Now, speaking to journalists today in Kampala, their chairman, Robert Kabyenga, revealed that Port Bell supermarkets alone owe suppliers a staggering 3 billion shillings. Now, he said the delays in payment have crippled suppliers' operations, leaving them without capital to restock goods, pay workers, or meet their rent obligations.
The government, we are small business owners. We don't know how you're going to help us in this, but we are requesting for your intervention, your immediate intervention in this. Mutumba Mukobe is going to be in the court on Friday. For us who don't understand the law, we don't know how we are going to be helped and how we are going to go about this. But we have decided that we are going to write to the State House and giving our complaints and our concerns. We are going to write to the Ministry of Trade. We need them to come and help us through this, because what we want is our money. We are in loans. We are in loans. We don't know what we pay. By the way, we pay taxes. The URA is on our necks. We don't know what to do, and we don't know how to go about our businesses. Me as Gloria, because today I've been chosen to take on this group. We are going to move, I don't know, we shall do a peaceful demonstration. We're either moving to these people of Ministry of Trade or moving to even State House itself, but in a peaceful way. What we want is to reach the last person who is responsible for this. We need to hold Gilbert Ohaire accountable for the things that he's doing. He has sold our things.
No supermarket should be supplied without cash. Let us all be affected, because I'm sure by the time you decide to start a supermarket, you must be able to start, you must be having some capital. It's like how the Minister of Gender did to these people who are taking people out. They had to put some money for people who are opening a company that are exporting labor. So whereby you deposit some money. Let these investors, so-called investors, for someone to start a supermarket here, let that person first register with the Ministry of Trade and deposit money, that this money will be helping in case that person closes. Let the government will use that money to pay out the suppliers. The suppliers should not always be affected all the time.
I went to they are not responding. If you ask I want to meet the management, they're saying the protocol is not allowed. What is the protocol? They eaten our money, they used our money, there is no stock in the Port Bell, and also we are paying to URA, UNBS, we are paying the taxes. They used our money, they eaten our profit, their profits also. Then up to now there is no stock. No one is responding also. So how do we can pay? We are losing our capital also. We are losing.
Now, more than 28 presidential aspirants today picked nomination forms from the Electoral Commission headquarters. Among them were the former presidential candidate Elton Joseph Mabilizi and John Katumba, as well as new independent contenders, including Stuart Atwejuka and Tumwesije Richard, among others.
But what we have here are the aspiring candidates for the position of president. We've started the exercise. What we are doing here is to receive aspiring aspirants who are picking nomination forms alongside with the supporter forms. And like you know, the law requires an aspiring candidate to be supported countrywide, 2/3 of all the districts of Uganda. We have 146 districts and cities, and a minimum of 100 supporters are required, who are registered voters are required from 98 districts. And so today the journey has started, and it has moved smoothly, and we think that we should go like that until when we return the forms, and we wish them well all the way.
Amanya gange bampita Katumba John aka Katumba Oye. Olunaku olwaleero ekindese nzize wano ku Electoral Commission kufuna mpapula zinzikiriza okwesimbawo ng'omukulembeze w'eggwanga. Ku luli tebyagenda bulungi, mwenna nga we mwalaba kalulu baakabba misana, naye ku luno tuzze na liberation vote mwe bennyini okwenunula. Kano akalulu kakwegatta ffenna tulabe nga tukyusa eggwanga lyaffe. Nera ebimu ku bye nasuubiza okukola byalabise nti eggwanga ligenda beera liberated, ligenda bbanga linunuliddwa gwe mugaso gwatuleese kalulu kano. Nera ekinkomezaawo kulaba nga eggwanga linunulwa.
Elton Joseph Mabilizi Ssalongo. Ekiseera kino eky'okugyayo empapula kiseera kyekiyinza okutegerekeka nti kyanguko, era we tugenda mu maaso we wasinga okwetaaga obukulu okumanya ekyokukola. Naye nga ffe aba Conservative Party, aba CP, tuvuddeyo okulaba nga tuwonya ennyonta bannayuganda gye bayina. Ennyonta y'amaanyi eri mu Uganda yeetaagisa okuba nga ewonyezebwa. Ekyo tumanyidde ddala nti ffe tukisobola, kubanga tumanyi we twava, tumanyi we tuli, tulina we twetaaga okudda mu kununula eggwanga lyaffe lino Uganda.
Amanya Stuart Atwejuka, nviira Shema District Jensi Mukamu. Ekindese okwesimbawo ku ntebe enkulu ey'eggwanga bwe kulwa ebintu ebimu n'ebimu ebyetulaba nga bisumbuwa ensi yaffe. Ate n'ekirala tulaba nti essaawa zino kyekiseera nti naffe tuveeyo, because bwe bateekawo okulonda nga tugenda mu kalulu kano, kitegeeza bw'oba owulira nti weekakasa oba ng'owulira nti oyina embava ezisobola okukulembera eno Uganda, kyetaaga oveeyo ojje oyesimbewo n'abalala Uganda, abanyayuganda bakulonde obalage obumativu bwabwe nti osobola okumalawo, bakulonde ogende okulembera eggwanga.
Baya ssente nzijja mu bannayuganda bonna bonna abampagira, because twatandise oteekawo kampeyini zaffe tusolooza ssente mu bannayuganda, era batandise n'okumpagira ssente tuziina, eza nomination tuziina, neza forms tuziina, buli kimu ekiri. So we are very ready for that nation.
Someone who is representing a political party needs to be authorized by the Secretary General, or an authorized person for that matter. And then those who are aspiring to be to contest as independent candidates must be registered voters with a valid registration status and national ID. And that's why you've seen we've been able to handle the 28 so far, out of whom 3 are registered political parties.
Well, it's now time for Today in History. of the Rum Report marks the end of our newscast this night. It has been surely nice having you. I am Norah Osende. Until next time, I'll see you again. Good night.